What's up, you guys? My name is Ariana and welcome to my YouTube channel. As you guys can already tell from the title, in today's video I'm going to be doing a curly hair routine on a boy's natural hair. This is my cousin. In this clip all I'm doing is just generically washing his hair, shampoo, conditioner. I don't really feel the need to include these products in the description box because it's just regular shampoo and conditioner. Nothing special, got it from Walmart, very affordable. In this next clip, I am using my Mr. spray bottle just to get his hair all over wet. I used my African Pride moisturizer. This video was last minute and I was out of town. So he lives out of town. So I basically just used whatever products he had on hand. Would I recommend this moisturizer? It worked good on his hair. Would I use it on my hair? Not really. I have low porosity hair. I think my cousin has maybe medium porosity hair. And I think he's a mixture between 3C and 4A. He's not quite 3C, but he's also not 4A. So if there was like a curl pattern in between the two, that's what he would be, pretty much. As you guys see, I'm just distributing the moisturizer all over his hair and then detangling his hair with a Denman brush. I will have those products down below in the description box because I usually get a lot of questions on where I get my brush from. I got mine at Sally's. If I can find a link on Amazon, I will have it down below, but if not, check your local Sally's, or you can probably go to Ulta and get some sort of dupe. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to help y'all out. This is what his hair looked like once all of the moisturizer was all over his hair. Y'all can kind of see his curl pattern a little bit better here. In the next clip, I am applying my Wetline Extreme Gel to his hair. What I did notice is that it made his curls super defined, which was good for the purposes of the curly afro. But I noticed that mixing the gel with the product, the moisturizer, it kind of sort of flaked just a little bit. I've had worse flaking whenever I use like Shea Moisture products with Eco Styler Gel or Wetline Extreme Gel. But with this one, it didn't flake as much. So that's kind of good. If you don't mind flaking, you guys can use these products together. If you do mind it, I would recommend you finding two products that mix a little bit better together. All y'all see me doing in this clip is just separating each curl out with my finger and then wrapping it around my finger once just to get the curls popping. This is very self-explanatory. I think it's called the shingling method. But yeah, this is basically all I did. I decided to slow it down for y'all so y'all can see it a little bit better. Take a little piece, wrap it around your finger once or twice, curl the hair in the direction that the curls naturally want to go in, and then just lay it down and don't touch it. So yeah, this part is very, very self-explanatory. His hair was very easy to work with. I did not test his hair for porosity, but as I've stated before, I believe his hair is medium porosity, only because it took very well to the moisturizer that I put on it. And comparing that to my low porosity hair, my hair wouldn't do that. It would just be sitting on top. This is what his hair looks like up close after I had the moisturizer and the gel on it. As y'all can see, I have the curls laying in the direction that I want them to dry in. It's very defined. It looks very good so far. And now y'all can see a close-up of what I meant by in between 3C and 4A. Like, it's a very, I don't know. Y'all comment down below and tell me what curl pattern y'all think he got. I think he's in between the two. Some might think he's 3C, some might think 4A, but it is what it is. Now in this clip, what I'm doing is blow drying his hair without touching the curls. Emphasis on without touching the curls. If you want your hair to be a curly defined afro, you don't want to touch the curls when they're still wet. Now this part does take a long time, so if your hair is longer than his, or like for example, if your hair is as long as mine, I would just recommend kind of walking around the house, letting it dry for at least like an hour or two before you go in and blow dry it, because it takes a long time for my hair to get 100% dry. I'm just a little impatient and I use heat on my hair. I know some of y'all is a little iffy when it comes to heat. I believe that I did like a cool setting on his hair because I'm not trying to cause no heat damage, not trying to have him mad at me. We ain't got time for that. But yeah, so again, just go all over the hair. Make sure that you blow dry it in different directions. So you can blow dry it from the front and then also blow dry it from the back, just to make sure that you get all the curls dry, and so they can like set in the curl pattern that it's like set in. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't talk today. This is what his hair looked like once it was all dry, and as y'all can see, his curls kind of shrunk a little bit. So that's what I'm saying. He may be 4A. I'm just not entirely sure. I think these two products worked very well in his hair. If you guys have medium or high porosity, you guys can also apply a light oil on top of this. So you can use grapeseed oil, olive oil, argan oil, or something else that's lightweight. If y'all aren't sure on which oils are lightweight for your hair, you can Google lightweight oils for hair. That should point you in the right direction. I'll also leave some examples down below in the description box. But yeah, it really kept his hair moisturized, and as y'all can see, the curls are springing and bouncing back up, which is good. That's exactly what you want to happen. So again, heat is not necessarily bad on your hair. It just depends on how you use it. I use the combo between the cool setting and medium heat just because I was getting impatient, and so was he. In this clip, y'all see me picking it out, and this was where I kind of had trouble with the hair starting to flake just a tad bit, and it was really only on the roots. Once I noticed that his hair started flaking, I decided to kind of back away with the pick, and I just decided to manipulate and separate the curls with my fingers. And I didn't do all of his curls, I only did some just because I wanted to add some more volume to his fro instead of it like just sitting on top of his head. This tip works on hair whether it's as long as his hair in the video or if your hair is as long as mine. I also have a separate video on how I fluff out my fro because my hair shrinks up a little bit more than his does in the video, even though my hair is like past my boob at this point. So if you guys want to know how to define your curly afro and also fluff it out to make some of your length come back, I'm going to put the link to my video in the card above, so you guys can go ahead and click on that video if you're interested. But make sure y'all watch all the way to the end before you click on the thing, alright? Thank you. And this is the finished result. I would personally rate it a 9 out of 10, only because with the two products together, it was kind of flaking just a little bit. I would have preferred to stretch his roots out a little bit more so his fro can stand up more. But I think for day one, this is totally acceptable. All the products were very affordable. I think together it would probably cost you $10 to $15 for both products together. It looked good, y'all. Tell me what y'all think down below in the comments, and also drop this emoji if you made it to the end of the video, and subscribe and like this video. I really appreciate it. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.